the, and you will see the first part and the second part of the third ring road. In total, it is 9.9 kilometers, and it is connected with the Damascus Street, which is 4 kilometers long. And as you will see, there are 9 major interchanges along the project site. And it is connected with multiple other packages, which includes the first ring road, fourth ring road, and it connects the whole city. So let me briefly take you to the site investigation and site area. What was the existing situation? Let us see that. So whenever I introduce you the site, first I would like to start by the first part of the third ring road. If you have a look onto the existing situation, let me switch to. So if you have a look to the Canada Dry Street, Canada Dry Street is heavily existed with industrial areas. So as you will see, many of the need of parking and the stopping is needed along the roadway. And you will see another drone picture from the Canada Dry Street. This is more or less an area with industrial resettlement on it. But when we move to the other side, as I see the second ring road, third ring road, let me give another photo from the second ring road and third ring road. So these are mainly residential areas. So when I moved to the Damascus Street, again, we had a view with residential areas along the roadway. So when I moved to the interchanges, the existing situation of the interchanges, I can show you a few photos from the Canada Dry Street. There are mainly signalized or grade separated intersections along the way, and one roundabout at Canada Drive. Here, I would like to show you the existing situation of the roundabout and few of the photos with, this is a diamond interchange existing along the roadway. So far, all photos that shows that there exists an efficient roadway and road to network. However, what is the problem? What was the problem? What is the needed solution for the client? So to answer that question, I would like to give you some actual traffic surveys and analysis. Let's move on to that part. So traffic surveys and analysis of these surveys answered my question. It has been revealed that almost all existing intersections are operating very low, namely E or F level of service currently. So let me give you some of our traffic survey solution, traffic survey. Okay, so as you will see here, many of the nodes are provided as a level of service F, and the others, a few of them are with E in the AM traffic surveys. And the PM traffic surveys, we have monitored that it is, most of them, it is F or E level of services along the roadway. So what we have decided was, although the roadway allows the speed of 80 kilometers per hour, the real use with the real use of drivers and the considering the whole flow, it is only 20 to 27 kilometers per hour. So this was the problem definition we have gathered with at the end of our traffic survey. So journey time has lowered a lot. So we need to upgrade. We need to come up with a solution to solve this issue. Also, this is just the current situation of the situation. Considering the future traffic increases to the coming 20 years, it is obvious that an urgent action is required for the proper transport network through the city. So this is the point where we have provided our options, design options. So we have, I would like to take you through the progress of works. First, we have reviewed previous designs because beforehand it was made, it was tendered before us, and there was a couple of consultants that worked in the area. So we reviewed the existing designs. We have started data collection and liaison with the authorities. In Kuwait, there are plenty of authorities that, that controls and needs approval for the projects, for instance, utilities and etc., land users. So first we made the liaison, and then followed by this, we have made a topographical and geotechnical survey, traffic survey as explained earlier, traffic model calibration and validation, design criteria preparation, option development, option assessment, and in the end, we have prepared pre-concept design report preparation in light of these works, and we performed value engineering. These are completed steps of this project. So following to that, we developed roadway concept design, structural concept design, utility relocation design, quantitative risk assessment study, environmental impact study, and we performed till date final design. All of these elements are completed, and now we move on to the tender document preparation stage. Hopefully, it will be followed by the construction supervision services. So, accepted design. What was the offered design alternatives? While we are generating these design alternatives, we paid particular attention to a couple of variables. First of all, we pay attention to the road safety, but with a road safety audit carried on, environmental issues is taken care of, and existing right-of-way and future projects. As you see, this is not a new alignment. This is an upgradation of the existing road. So as you see, there are plenty of residential areas along the roadway. So we paid a lot of attention for the right-of-way issues and the future of the project. Also, as I explained earlier, traffic analysis results and accessibility is quite important for these design development stages. So what were the options? Let me take you through the options. Option one was do minimum. For option 2, do medium. Option 3, do maximum. And following this, we have created a good alternative, as we call preferred. Considering the collective data Street, we selected the option of crossing with a viaduct with the at-grade and overpasses along the Canada Dry Street in this section. And also we have chosen a wider options of the upgraded roadways for second ring road and third ring road together with the Damascus Street. So what about the interchanges? What we have done for the interchanges? Let's have a close look. So for the first one, interchange one, it's the existing situation was an at-grade interchange, T-shaped interchange. We have proposed a new design with 3-level elevated roundabout interchange. For the next interchange, I would like to go through. The existing was a 2-level interchange. The design is proposed with, again, an elevated roundabout with 3-level interchange. For the interchange 3, it used to be, it still is actually, a 2-level interchange. We have also proposed with a roundabout 3-level interchange. For the next one, existing situation was a signalized interchange with 2 levels. We come up with 3-level interchanges with freeway interchange. For this one, actually, there was a diamond interchange. We come up with this one with again 3-level interchange with a roundabout. So these are the options that we come up with. So when I have to move on to the 9th interchange. Again, there was a diamond interchange on the existing side. However, we come up with a 4-level interchange solution with flyovers and underpasses and roundabout. This is a freeway interchange that we have come up with, interchange 9. So more or less, this is the option that we propose for the client, and it is accepted for the final design stage. Let me quickly move on to the evaluation methodology we have adopted. So what we used during the evaluation of these 4 methods. So mainly, we have adopted evaluation metrics. We developed this evaluation matrix based on the client's needs, based on the need of the site, and of course the people of Kuwait. So main elements for this option was people, engineering, environment, and economics. For the people-wise, we considered driver safety, pedestrian mobility, access to public transport, and accessibility. For engineering-wise, we considered complexity of the project, traffic management, impact on utilities, severance, and mobility. For the environment, we considered noise, air quality, visual impact, green spaces. And for the economics, we considered construction cost, land acquisition, and impact on land uses. So whenever we considered these evaluation metrics, we give points for all elements for option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4. As you will see, considering this evaluation matrix, the best result, highest score is received by option 4. So it is ranked as the first option that we would go with the final design. So we have chosen our option. We have conducted the final design. and we come up with a construction packaging for the project. So we have come up with 3 construction packages. We have divided because the project is huge. As you see, the interchanges are quite huge, and the amount of construction package should be divided into packages. That is why we come up with 3 main construction packages. Stage A includes the Canada Dry Street with, as I said, with a long viaduct, almost 1.9 kilometer long viaduct, with 3 interchanges. And stage C includes a part of 3rd Ring Road and Damascus Street with again 3 interchanges on it. And lastly, 2nd Ring Road at stage B. Again, it has 3 interchanges along the packaging. So this project is expected to be around 260 million Kuwaiti dinars and around 805 million euros. So this is a huge project to be constructed. So I would like to now give you a small animation, small visualization of the project with the accepted preferred option 4. Please enjoy while watching.
Whatever you need, we are with you.
Thank you very much, Kıvılcım Koru Hanım, for your detailed presentation.
I would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity, and I am very happy to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Dear participants, if you have some questions for Kıvılcım Koru Hanım, please feel free. We will be happy to answer your questions. Thank you very much. Thank you. We hope for the fruitful cooperation with your company. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Take good care.
Thank you. Thank you. Next speech is given to Abdulgani Ersoy Bey with Master-class Kırazlı Koprudem. Right? Am I right? Please.
Правильно, да, все правильно.
Да. Вам предоставляется слово.
Спасибо вам огромное. First of all, I want to say something in Russian because I see that a lot of Russian students are following us. Когда я был только молодой инженер, моя первая стройка была на Новосибирске. Это был большой гипермаркет. Это гипермаркет, наверное, первая гипермаркет была в России. Поэтому Новосибирск, она моя любовь, так могу я сказать. Ну, красивый город, любимый город. Я часто бываю в Новосибирске. Ну вот, теперь поехали на английском, на нашу презентацию. Nasıl paylaşacağım şey? Sekundочку, пожалуйста. Can you send me a co-post, please? Share screen, yes.
Внизу экрана у вас есть демонстрация.
Да, секундочку. Это не видно, да?
Все видно, все хорошо.
А презентацию видно?
Да.
Да, хорошо. Просто я не вижу. So, I'm representative of Erscon Consulting, which is a construction and consulting company in Turkey. Now, I'm presenting you something about our company, who we are. Erscon is a consulting and construction company. Our services are engineered projects and preparations. It means feasibility reports, all kinds of projects for architectural, structural, mechanical, electrical, both for superstructure and infrastructure, especially energy generation units and zavod, airports, railway systems, and industrial facilities. And the other service of us is technical consultancy, preparation of tender documentation, including technical and administrative specifications and bill of quantities. Also construction site inspection, supervision, and providing teams and materials. So now I'm presenting you RCC type of concrete. Let me explain you what is RCC. RCC is the abbreviation for roller compacted concrete. What is lower compacted concrete? Low dosage of cement. Especially, we are using in RCC between 70 up to 100 kilograms concrete cement for cubic meters. It means 3.5 times lower dosage than conventional concrete. Lower dosage of water as well. RCC is almost dry instead of conventional concrete. Larger grain size in aggregate. The grain size of the aggregate of RCC is 2.5 times bigger than additional and ordinary concrete. No transmixer or pump needed to casting. Actually, you are not casting RCC. You are laying RCC with the trucks and leveling with the bulldozers. So the last stage of the producing RCC is compacted with the smooth face rollers. Why we are using RCC? What are the advantages of this system? First of all, it's quick to build. Compared to conventional concrete, RCC is 2 or 2.5 times faster to produce. And lower cost. The cause of the lower cost is usage less cement, water, and less mixing time. If we compare RCC to concrete dams, it's about 30 up to 40% savings. Compared to rock-fill dams, about 10 up to 25% savings. Only if we compare to soil-fill dams, RCC is a little bit more expensive than soil-fill dams. According to double-curved concrete dams, up to 15% cheaper. Simpler and more economical solution for spillways construction. Actually, the body of the RCC dam itself is a spillway because it's highly resistant against erosion and water. As I said before, due to narrow cross-section and smaller volume, shape, and comparison, it's easier to construct RCC dams than other type of dams. Higher resistance to erosion and water, to utilize the materials considered and waste, such as fly ash, etc. So, how RCC looks like? As I told before, on the right side, you can see conventional concrete, almost wet, highly dosage of cement, and the slump value is between 8 and 40. In this sample, 8 as far as I saw. On the left side, you can see RCC. You can see easily all type of grains. It's visible. There is almost dry. This is the main indication of the RCC. So let's talk about something about our sample of Kirazlı Köprü Dam. The employer of the dam is State Hydraulic Works. Body type of the dam is RCC, roller compacted concrete. Purpose, flood protection, irrigation, and energy. The body volume of the dam is about 600,000 cubic meters. Crest length is 280 meters. Total height of the dam is about 80 meters. And storage volume of the water is 114 million cubic meters. There are 2 derivation tunnels which has a 5-meter diameter. First of it is about 574 meters, and the second one 604 meters. So let's see how we producing and laying RCC. We are laying RCC, as told before, with the trucks. You don't need any mixer, transmixer, or pump. Just laying like that. You can see the concrete is almost dry. Water is minimalized. And there you can see the bulldozers. And you're leveling the concrete. That's it. You don't need any additional process for it. So next process is compacting. We are compacting the RCC with the smooth-faced, high heavyweight compactors. The most important part of the producing RCC is compaction. The compaction must be at least 98%. We are measuring the compaction value with the nuclear measurement apparatus. Let's next slide. Yes. We are using conventional concrete between, I'm very sorry. We are using conventional concrete between RCC and the upstream side of the dam. The cause of usage of conventional concrete is ensure water incrementally and increase body strength. The next. So, in order to control the cracking of large layers, joints are formatted at regular intervals on HD, high density nylons is placed inside, as you see. So the result is unbelievable. After long time and patience repetitions of the process, you can see our dam is ready to serve. Now, let me introduce you, let me present you a 3D animation of the dam. You can see inside of the dam as well. There are a lot of tunnels with which we can control the leakages and displacement of the dam. These tunnels are for evacuation of the leakages water and protecting the body of the dam. So, and if I can find, yeah, I will send my contact information and my mobile phone. If some question or some help you needed, please don't hesitate to call me anytime you want. Thank you very much. Благодарю за ваше внимательное и время. Спасибо вам огромное.
Спасибо вам большое. Thank you so much for detailed masterclass, Абдулганир Сойбей.
До свидания.
Спасибо, до свидания. Спасибо. Now, next, we would like to give a speech to Serhan Aldogan Bey with Masterclass Samali Harbor Project, Landside and Seaside Structures Design and Chamdagi Dam Project from ASD Group Engineering and Consultancy. Please, floor is yours, Serhan Bey.
Hello everyone again. I am Serhan Aldoğan from ASD Group, and I would like to present two projects which are designs. First of all, ASD Group is a company mainly specialized on design of the water structures and also demolition engineering. And today we want to present, first of all, I'm thinking presentation. Okay. First, Çamdağı Dam. Çamdağı Dam is a project which is located in the north side in Sakarya of Turkey. And its total volume is 17 million meter cube of water. And you see the dam body shape here, cross section. And the active volume is 60 million meter cube. Its aim is potable water to the Karasu province of the Sakarya. You are seeing the dam body here is, 62 meters height. The crest length is 277 meters. Crest width is 10 meters. And what's good is about for this project, the stepped spillway. It's uncontrolled step spillway here, which is a good energy dissipator for the spillway and floods. What is important here, by this placement of the spillway on the body, the excavation cost and concrete cost and the construction periods are lowered. The other important thing for dam derivation and water intake facilities. You see the upstream cover dam, downstream. This is the alignment is very like this for the river. It's banded. And the derivation tunnel and the water intake. So along the construction period, the water comes to here, blocked by the upstream cover dam, and goes by the tunnel and downstream transport, and the downstream cover dam blocks the water into the site. What is important for the dam engineering? The simulation. You have to simulate everything about the dam. For example, you see dam body. This is a very, very exaggerated simulation. You see almost 100 times, the displacement are 100 times. But when the earthquake comes to the body and the location, you see the displacements. Also, stepped spillways are something like still a phenomenon, not can be expressed with equations. So you have to make simulations for this. Let's view some video about this.
Okay.
Let me pass to the second project. I will try to keep it short for this time. We have completed a design At Somalia, the harbor design, you see the harbor side location. Let's see some dimensions. This is the land side dimensions. And this is the road to the breakwater and that connects the breakwater and the land side. Breakwater length is almost for 1 kilometer, more than 1 kilometer. You see the cross section of the breakwater, very, very large dimensions because of the coast and the shore. What we have done there, we make both site investigations and design procedures. Use the geotechnical site investigations. For the breakwaters, fetch and wind analysis are very, very important things. Tide analysis we have completed. Wave analysis, wave refraction. And also the stability of the breakwater and its stones are very important thing. And to keep it short, I'm passing very quickly, I'm sorry. And I will show you one more video. I hope it's okay. Thank you very much for your time. That's all for me.
Thank you, Serhan Bey, for interesting project, for interesting
Thank you very much.
presentation. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please.
We would like to invite to the stage Seyit Mertoglu Bey from DAP Architecture, Electric Engineering Construction with Masterclass Eastern Anatolia Observatory Project. Please, floor is yours. Seyit Bey.
Hello,
I'm sorry for my bad English.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Yes. I greet all participants. The observatory has chosen the Canakkale Hills with a height of 3,170 meters for suitable atmospheric conditions. 5 months of construction work can be done a year. Turkey's largest and is the first infrared telescope, domestic design and manufacturing optical systems. The service buildings was designed and built in the structure where observation can be made and personnel can live. 15 meters of excavation was made to reach the solid basalt rock. In this way, 50% concrete saving were achieved. Seismic tests were carried out and the building was designed to withstand an earthquake of 9 magnitude. The roof covering is designed and built to withstand 2,000 kilometers wind speed. 20 years warranty. The roof was designed and manufactured in the shape of wing to prevent turbulence and vortices in order not to interfere with measurements. On the roof, there will be flexible photovoltaic solar panels that can operate at -40 centigrade. Do not reflect moonlight and infrared. 4 layers of thermal insulation was applied in the building. Designed and produced as thermos building. The telescope dome will be cooled by precise air conditioners to protect telescope mirror and will always be kept at the same temperature as the outdoor environment. The hot air stored in the solar greenhouse on the facade is distributed through active duct systems in the cold air stored in the coating area inside the building, providing heat control and savings. The clean water requirement of the service buildings supplied from the well water inside the buildings. Wastewater is separated and treated in the building and used in the gray water systems. In video,
Yes, thank you very much, but we can see your video.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Seyit Bey, sorry, we can see your video.
Sorry.
Yes, okay, okay.
Videoyu izleyebiliyor muyuz?
Oh, still doesn't work.
Evet.
No, we cannot see.
Maybe you should repeat the demonstration.
Can you share your can you share the video?
Paylaşamadım. Bir saniye. Bundan başlatalım.
Yes, maybe you can share the link of the video or reboot the demonstration.
Could you press the demonstration button on the window? Okay. Yes, now we can see it. Thank you very much.
Süper.
Sorry, Seyit Bey, we can't hear the video's voice. I don't know why.
Okay.
Seyit Bey, videonun sesini açarsanız duyabilirler.
Müzik
Onu
var
söylüyorum.
videoda sadece.
Ha, ses yok mu?
Yok, yok. Sadece müzik var.
Tamam işte müziği açarsanız duyarız diyorlar.
Yes, now we can hear. Seyit Bey, if you want to explain this project in Turkish, feel free.
Eğer Türkçe açıklamak isterseniz Türkçe açıklayabilirsiniz. Devam edin diyor.
Evet, evet,
Süper o zaman.
evet.
Benim en büyük sıkıntım buydu. Bu 4 metrelik bir teleskop hem infrared kızılötesi hem de optik ölçüm yapabilen ilk teleskop. Optik tasarımları ve optik imalatları Türkiye'de yapıldı. Sadece ayna kısmı 3 ayrı ülkede yapıldı. Ama bu binanın içerisinde bu aynanın bakımını yapabilecek kısımlar yapıldı. Bunun devamında olan ikinci etapta yapılacak laboratuvarda da bu aynayı yeniden yapabilecek duruma geleceğiz. Bina tamamen yeşil bina, bağımsız bir şekilde yaşam sürdürülebiliyor burada. İçme suyundan ısınmasına kadar özel tasarımlar yapıldı. Termos bina diye kastettiğim şey, binanın ön cephesinde oluşturulan sera kısmında güneşin ultrasonuyla ısınan hava, binanın içerisinde de bir büyük boya kısmı var atölye tarzında. Atölye kısmında soğuk hava depo ediliyor. Binanın ön cephesinde buradaki serada sıcak hava depo ediliyor. İkisinin arasındaki hava kanallarıyla da içerideki oda sıcaklığına göre sirkülasyon sağlanıyor. Minimum enerji tüketimi var. Binanın atık suyu da yine arıtma sistemiyle ayrıştırılıp gri su sistemine veriliyor. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Seyit Bey, for the presentation, for interesting project. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Next speech is given to Evren Güneşoglu Bey from Mega Engineering Consulting with Master-class North Marmara Motorway Project. Please, the floor is yours, Evren Bey.
Hello.
Hello.
And my name is Evren Güneşoğlu. I have been working in Mega Engineering Company for 10 years as a project manager. And the detailed design services of North Marmara project has been started by Mega Engineering Company in 2016. And I will start my presentation now. Could you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
And for the North Marmara project, the construction and the design services of the project was conducted together by public-private partnership model, and it's completed in 2020. And I would want to describe shortly about the project. The North Marmara project connects Asia and Europe with a high standard, safe and high quality interrupted transportation system. It will have a total distance of 400 kilometers, including the connection roads. The total budget of the project is approximately $5 billion. And the 4-lane tunnel of North Marmara project is the largest tunnels in the world. The 69 kilometers of the project is already built by another consortium, and the remaining part was done by us. And the mega engineering scope was covering section 4 and section 6 in Asian part. Section 4 starts from Kurtköy as passing from Gebze, İzmit, Adapazarı districts and ends at Akyazı interchange by connecting Ankara-Istanbul existing motorway. Asian part of motorway, section 4, section 5 and section 6 includes 122 kilometer main motorway road and 69 kilometer connection road and 29 interchanges. The Asian part of motorway includes 5 tunnels, 11 viaducts, 77 bridges, 71 underpass, and 60 overpass. At the project standards, the design speed of the main road is 120 km per hour, and the design speed of the connection road is 100 km per hour, and the lane width is 3.75 meter, and the shoulder width is inner one is 1 meter and the outer one is the 3 meter. And the minimum horizontal curve radius along the alignment is 1000 meter. And the maximum longitudinal slope is 4%. And I want to mention about the project highlights. For example, this Tam-Gebze interchange. This is the most complex interchange of the project. And Tam-Gebze interchange connects 3 main motorway axes: existing Ankara-Istanbul motorway, Gebze-Orhan Gazi, Izmir motorway, and North Marmara motorway by its directional ramps. The design speed of the interchange ramps is 80 km per hour. To provide a smooth traffic flow during the interchange ramps, electronic free flow toll collection units is used at the interchange ramps. This photo from the construction stage. Another photo from the construction stage. Yeah. This is after the construction. Here is operating is already started. This is another interchange from the project. It connects the North Marmara project to the national road, D100. This is another interchange, the Trumpet one, Tem-İzmit interchange. And this is located nearly Izmit city, and its name is Çayırköy interchange. And I have already said you that there is 5 tunnels in the project, and the total length of the tunnels is 9,389 meters. And the tunnel specifically is very important with a 4-lane. It is the largest tunnel section in the world. And the excavation method was the NATM method. This is the tunnel typical section. And the tunnel section after the construction. This photo from the tunnel portals. This photo comes from the construction stage. Another one from the construction stage. Yeah. And this photo is describing the installation of the steel supports. And another important subject was the Liman Viaduct. Liman Viaduct, the length of the viaduct is 837 meters, and this viaduct was one of the biggest challenge in the project because it was so long, and the construction duration was very important for the contractors. And superstructure are constructed by balanced cantilever and the precast girder composite deck method. The maximum pier height is 124 meters, and the main span width is 90 meters, and the construction duration was 1.5 years. This is a photo from the construction stage. Another one. After the construction. And project includes approximately 75 million meter cube excavation and 64 million meter cube embankments and 2 million meter cube concrete and 250,000 ton reinforcement and nearly 200,000 ton bitumen. And thank you for watching. And if you have time, I want to watch you a short video. It's a 5 minutes short video if you want.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
We'll be happy to see your video. Thank you. Thank you very much, Evren Güneşoğlu Bey, for interesting presentation for your masterclass. We are looking forward to cooperate with you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
And next speech is given to Ahmet Tabanlı Bey. Please, floor is yours. Ahmet Tabanlı Bey, are you with us? Yes. Welcome.
Thank you. Hello to everybody. Thanks for this opportunity. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen. Thank you.
Okay. I will present our smart city emergency and disaster management projects done for Turkish disaster and emergency general directorate and 112 call number. We have very good projects presented here, but for smart city management or country management, we need also monitor the disasters and emergencies to proactively react and make some special decision systems for easier and fastest recovery. So in Turkish disaster and recovery, disaster and emergency directorate, they made a tender for making a disaster management system, a special GIS-based system. It has many options. There are decision support module, aid supply and distribution module, rehabilitation, command and control module. There are temporal settlements module, and there are many more modules included in this system. Also, another emergency call 112 is in European Union, like US system 911. In European Union, there is 112 emergency system in every cities in Turkey. All the ambulances, police, fire, and other vehicles, they are monitored and dispatched to the emergency locations. So it's a central number, and there is a central dispatching and management system developed by our applications and ministries. There are many earthquakes and many flooding, avalanche, and other kind of disasters happens in whole world, and also in Turkey we are in a disaster zone. So all the historical events and their informations can be seen, and in case of any event happened, how many people died, how many people are in hospital, how many lost, how many children, how many older aged people affected from these disasters can be monitored from the central monitoring system. There are 3 steps in this history: pre-disaster, during the disaster, and after disaster. So pre-disaster, all the administrative areas, population, building information, hospitals, health, security, governmental units, and street navigable maps are collected and stored in a central database system. All the seismicity values for the earthquakes are calculated by the universities, the formulas developed by the universities. They are created for whole Turkey. Emergency meeting area maps are collected and stored centrally in the database. Logistics, warehouses, all the assets and their locations and their attributes collected. So in case of earthquake happened or flooding happened, so the live traffic data is important because you can see where you can go easily, and also there may be some bridges can be fall and or damaged, so the traffic diversion needed, and the live traffic data is very important for optimization of the routing. There are many service groups in the disaster, so every group has different jobs, and they need different applications. There is a mobile earthquake application developed. So in case of any earthquake happened nearby you, there is an alert happen, especially if it is more than 3 or more than 4. You can see, or you can also see if your relatives or your family is living in another place. You can see the information. There are many other modules like the information receiving and dissemination mobile system. For example, in case of a avalanche happen or landsliding or flooding happen, so there may be an alert system and messaging can be sent to all the people in that region, because normally in the news in the night they say tomorrow there are heavy rain, there will be heavy rain and there may be flooding, but in where and what time there is no information for this. So this is also important, because if the flooding happens in the upstream and in the city, maybe nobody knows about the flooding, so this maybe saves many lives. There are many screens and analysis in these applications, and we made many integrations with the vehicle tracking systems, citizenship records, cadastral information, national address system, methodology for preliminary disaster and emergency cases. During the emergency, the supervision of the related emergency teams, types, police, security, fire, hospital, or ambulance, what is needed, these are defined, and they are dispatched, and they are also for the administrative or the future law related things, the recording of all the timings and what time they reach, when they reach, when they receive the message, and everything is recorded. And for traffic and road closures, live routing given by the online traffic system, and also preliminary damage report within the half an hour. The preliminary damage report is created by the system. After the disaster, which areas are affected from the disasters, and there are helicopters going, especially the police or gendarme helicopters, military helicopters went to disaster area, so they take some videos actually, so they are mapped automatically, and which area and which buildings are damaged, it can be easily detected. What is the population and what is the demography of the affected areas, how many children exist there, and how much milk you need, how many elderly people are there. So these can be easily managed and monitored by the system. And also, especially for the utilities, there are smart utility infrastructure systems for if there is a natural gas or electricity outage or water pipes broken. So these must be easily discovered and must be rehabilitated. And especially in this age, the telecommunication fiber optic cables, they are very important. So this must be the location of the failures must be found, and which valves to be closed, which switch to be opened or closed must be known, or which fiber connections must be done. This system can manage all of the things with the integration with the other utility companies. So this is the Turkish earthquake risk map. In every point you can query, as if you are living in any neighborhood, you can click on your location and you can see all the disaster information. And all other kind of disaster types are also included, and you can manage especially for example, the earthquake insurance. What should be the value for the insurance, and also if there is a flooding risk in some region or in a watershed, for example, you should put a maximum total disclosure for the insurance risk. For the preliminary damage report, how many buildings affected and how many people dead, how many heavily or normally injured, these are calculated by the optimization program, and then this is compared with the real values after the first field survey. Here, for example, you can see while there is a helicopter flying on the disaster area, all the video records, they are mapped on the screen, and you can compare what was the previous version, the map of the satellite imagery of the region, and what is the next current now. So you can easily see how many buildings damaged within maybe 1.5 hour after the disaster. So these are very important technologies to manage the disasters and save the people's life. For example, if there is an earthquake happen, mostly people in that region, they are affected, so you cannot find even the responsible people to go to the locations, because they are all, maybe they are dead, or they are injured heavily, or their family affected. So you have to find nearby cities, and you should carry people and also goods for disaster. So you have to find the nearest facilities, and also live traffic information is calculated, and the routings and optimization done based on the this information. For example, in the affected area, you have to go to with many people, many teams. So how you will collect the people, how you will distribute the people, this needs route optimization during the after the disaster. After the earthquake or any flooding happened, you need temporary settlements. So you have to plan them. How many area you need, how many tents, how many living facilities you need. You have to plan everything, and also you have to divide all the region by the population or by the number of buildings, and then you can distribute all the teams to the region, and easily the preliminary information can be collected from the field for decision makers. These are the applications that I called. The earthquake application is called EAFAT. So it gives you all the earthquakes and their weights on the screen, and also anyone can learn the risk of his building by taking picture of his building and giving some information, especially about the construction type and other kind of things. So you can see your building or someone else building are what is the status in case of there is an earthquake. The vulnerability of the risk can be calculated. During the actually this is for everyday need, but especially for the disaster times, there is mobile application again for finding the pharmacies and other kind of health facilities, especially the weekends and night shifts can be calculated. There is another application developed by us also for indoor navigation, which is especially very important for the large hospitals or shopping malls or airports or some other terminals, because especially in the health cases, if a new staff start the job and need to carry the people from one location to another, they may not know the easiest and shortest path. So this kind of application are very essential because GPS technology is used in outside, but this technology is used internally. So in case of these failures or disaster happened, which valves you need to close, if the people are calling, if there is no electricity or no water, so you should know the affected area and you should map them and you should send the nearest teams as fast as possible. And you can also get the information which valves to close to isolate the risk area. There are also some other kind of applications can be used, especially for making dynamic surveys in the field or data collection. For example, if the people is affected, you can ask some question based on their answers. You can ask new questions, or you can close some sections. So this kind of applications are used also for health of the people, hygienes. Where are the, for example, wastes collected, or where are the, for example, mosquito or some kind of flies happens, and where you should need to make field monitoring. This kind of things for field data collection, survey, and field data management, and for messaging between the peoples are used easily by the systems. And after collecting so many information in this age, so you have too much information, so you need to analyze them, filter them, and give some decisions, and to make some new regioning, new analysis based on the existing analysis. So we need some analytics and planning applications. So these are also used in the on the market. Thank you for listening. This is end of my presentation. If you have any question.
Thank you very much, Ahmed, for the presentation. Thank you very much. Dear participants, if you have some questions, please feel free. We will be happy to answer you.
I'm closing.
Yes, I have a question. May I ask, please?
Yes, of course. Murat Koru Bey.
Ahmet Bey, congratulations. It was very nice presentation. And I'm very eager to learn this. You know, the subject is related with smart cities. It's not only the urgent times subject, it is our daily life subject, which I am the transportation engineer, mainly working on these projects. So how can it be applied? How can it be applied to the transportation projects, this smart cities application, which is commonly used nowadays in many countries? So do you have any information or the study that you did previously, or your opinion? Thank you.
Thank you, Murat Bey. Actually, now the most of the cities, most of the governments are making or planning smart city applications, smart logistics, smart health, transportation, smart utility, smart grid management. So actually, the applications here I show actually it starts for the countrywide for whole cities, for whole Turkey. It can be applied to any other country also. But inside, actually, there are local, for example, water company, electric company, logistic, transportation, or the municipal companies or authorities. They have to be integrated with the big picture, with the common picture. So, for example, in case of daily life, for example, emergency number 112. If there is an accident, traffic accident happened, and somebody is heavily wounded, so the ambulance must be, for example, the nearest ambulance must be found. Not what is nearest ambulance. It is not the bird flying distance actually, or the radius distance. It should be traffic distance. So first of all, we should find the nearest ambulances by using the real traffic information. The second thing, if for example, the nearest one may be already occupied, so we should know this also. So there is another integration between the ambulance system, or the health system with the municipal system or the smart city system. And then the next thing, maybe that ambulance is not for heavily wounded people. Maybe this is a regular ambulance just for carrying people. So all this kind of information must be integrated between the different systems. So based on your question, if you are, for example, planning in Kuwait City, for example, you are planning many new, for example, new roads, new logistic issues, so traffic elements. So these traffic lights, for example, or the traffic system, or maybe the central messaging systems must be connected with the central in somewhere, and must be easily, for example, monitored, and for example, away all the lights should be turned to green for the ambulance, or in case of any fire happen, this must be applied. Even for security, if there is a problem with them, let's say a robbery happened, a big robbery happened, where you should close all the which route you should close, the security units must know. So actually, the construction may be 99% same, but there are small integrations and small, let's say, analysis must be done. So this can be, for example, applied with the also electronic display units. But as our projects, as a company, they are making the map-based information system. So, and we integrate each units with the others. Normally, government units, they work mostly separately. When they need an information, they share each other's the information, but that information may be not relevant to that other party, or they are asking maybe some detailed information. So this must be actually centrally think by the city government or cities, and then applied for future smart cities.
Thank you, Ahmet Bey. Just another question, the security. As you know, commonly we are using many GPS programs, the Google or the other maps. Also, they include many informations about us, even our houses, the names, maybe where we are. So, one question is, these information belongs to Turkey, must belongs. So all these information collected by the others. This
Yes.
is one question. And also, if you provide such kind of programs on smart city systems connected nationally, how the security can be applied or supplied?
Yeah, there is actually two sides of the problem. Is first the personal informations, sharing the personal information. In Turkey and globally in many countries now, there are new laws about this. to protect the this personal information, such as the ID numbers, citizen ID, or the birth date, or the address, telephone number. So actually storing this information is a case, and sharing is another thing. For example, when you are logging to application, new application with Facebook account, so it asks you, it will use your telephone number and email address from, and your contact list from Facebook. So actually we cannot, 99% we cannot avoid this. But the problem here, for example, if your information is stored in Facebook and if it is stolen, so what is the risk to you? So we should give maybe minimum information, or maybe in this case I am maybe a little luckily, because my official birth date and the real birth date is different. So I am using real birth date in the Facebook. So anybody who stole this information cannot use this in some other places. So maybe you should make some small tricks, not give full access to your information. Otherwise, the world and the earth is not big really. And in maybe after 1 hour, we will learn another thing, that all the information from Twitter stolen, and it is sold to some people, and they are sending you some messages. For example, every day I receive many messages about betting and gambling and other kind of things. Where they got my number, I don't know. Probably they stole from somewhere and they are sending these messages. So this is very important. But the other side, why we are sharing this information, or why the applications collect this information? Because, for example, if you enter your home and your office address to the Google or to Yandex as home and office, so they store, and for navigation you can easily select take me to the route me to the home, easy. But this gives you your home address. So this is also another problem. It gives many easiness to our life, but it creates really big problem for our future security and what it's called, our personal life. So now in the past, actually, most of the applications were using all the information and they were not asking us. But now they are, by the governments and by the authorities, they are forced to get permission to collect what information and get the permission and then use it. So this will help us, but this is not full solution. So going digital is very good, very easy, and very fruitful for us. But I don't know, maybe like the old Egyptian pyramids, maybe they somehow disconnect from the today's life. How happened? Maybe again the technology. I don't know. The technology is very good and very dangerous. We should be careful.
Thank you, Ahmet Bey.
Thank you, Ahmed Bey. You are right. Thank you. Another question?
Thank you very much.
No? Thank you. We are open to cooperate with you and your company. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next master class is last. So we invite to the stage Aymir Aydiner Hanım with her master class. Please, floor is yours. Aymir Aydiner Hanım, are you with us?
Sesiniz gelmiyor.
Sorry. Aymir Aydiner Hanım. Are you with us? Welcome. We can hear you. Sorry, we can hear you. Okay, we are waiting you. Yeah, now we hear you. Welcome. Floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the delay. Today I'm presenting for Jack's innovative products instead of Adnan Aydıner. Jack's innovative products is an advanced German technology, and we are the Turkish representative of it. And today I'm going to talk about it and present to you. First, I would like to share my screen with you. My presentation. So now, can you see the presentation?
Yes, we can see your screen. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me start with my presentation. NoCrate is an innovative product, innovative solution for infrastructure. It is an on-site ground improvement technology working without force from the base with existing material. NoCrate is an innovative mineral powder. We are representing NoCrate in Turkey, but NoCrate is in 32 countries. NoCrate is made from 100% mineral contented alkaline and soil alkalines. NoCrate is a powder mineral used as a concrete additive in type 1, type 2, and Portland cement. NoCrate combined with Portland cement and added optimal water content increases crystallization formation during the hydration process, resulting in higher impact resistance. It is an 100% environmental friendly product. It stabilizes soils contaminated with wastes. Once NoCrate layer is grinded, it is possible to reshape the road and recycle it to the nature. It works without the receiving force from the base. We can think this, it's a heavy cargo ship floating in the water. Therefore, we can improve the weak ground on site. This is the load distribution pattern, and you can see that there is no weight going downward to the earth. NoCrate technology can be applicable to the most soil types. It can be used in clays, sands, silt, gravel, sludge, saline soils containing some organic substances. NoCrate technology distributes the load laterally. During homogeneous mixing, it forms long, horizontal, vertical crystals, resulting in higher bearing capacity. Distributes the load laterally. It reacts pozzolanic with soil. This prevents water dissolution and ensures 100% bonding of all materials incompatible with each other. NoCrate technology forms a heavy loading capacity. This means the stabilized layers have a very high load-bearing capacity due to the long needle crystals that form during the hydration process. The stabilized layers generate very high tensile strength, which allows absorption of vibration from heavy trucks and equipment. These layers achieve a flexibility level that allows vibratory movements. This is the most important one. Our product forms an impermeable layer, even fill the smallest pores and close all capillary spaces. Impermeability of 10⁻⁹ meter divided by seconds. It forms a closed setup and resistant to acid, salt, and chemicals. You can see that in the left part, in the NoCrate layer, forms a closed setup and don't let any other substances get inside with it. And now, what is the advantage of using NoCrate? It is, from the traditional way, NoCrate is more cost effective. In the traditional way, because we need excavation, shipping costs, soil casting charges, gravel shipping costs, bitumen wearing costs, and machine labor were labor cost and require perits. But in concrete, there is no excavation, no shipping cost, and there is no gravel transportation cost needed. And this also leads to a 70% less construction time, which is very important for some projects that need a time limit. According to the ground structure, you can see in the left that in the traditional one, you need to you need to put bottom base, top base, binder course, and bearing course. But we all eliminate it and we put our no-crate layer instead of that. You can see that in the conventional construction, you can you need foundation course, but bitumen treated base course, binder course, bearing course, but we eliminate most of them and excavate it, and there is no need for base and sub-base layer, or you can decrease the layers of sub-base and base layers. It is my presentation, and I would like to also show you my video about our stages. So I will open it. So, could you see the video? Could you see the video?
No, we can see the video.
Okay, I will try again.
Okay, please.
Короче, я скажу, что Василий просто через дверь вышел. Утром по-любому будет заново давать.
Can you press the share the screen?
Yes,
please?
yes, I will.
Okay, thank you.
I couldn't. I'm sorry that I'm waiting.
Okay,
It takes me too long.
Don't worry, we are waiting now.
The screen goes wrong, that's why I couldn't.
Maybe you can try to close this presentation and then you will restart the share the screen.
Yes, okay, I will
Yes,
try.
okay. Thank you.
Okay, I will try it the other way. Okay.
Yes, now we can see.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oops.
But we can't hear the...
Okay.
There is no voice in the video.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me share again.
Okay.
Then. Okay. Now it should be. Can you hear?
Yes, we can hear now. Thank you.
Thank you. No-crate technology can be displaced sub-base and base. Also, and the sub-base and base can be decreased, as I mentioned before. No-crate creates an elastic structure under a semi-rigid structure. 70% less construction time than traditional methods. Before the Novocratic application, we take sampling from working site and we make tests on these samplings. The Novocrat amount is represented by according to the natural soil analysis resulting, using the same soil samples in our own laboratory, Novocrat and cement additive analysis are performed prior to the application. We can work in the fillings and also in the excavation areas. For finding the Novocrat formula, we make soil tests and then we decide how much Novocrat and cement will be used in 1 meter square. These were the application stages of our Novocrat technology. If you have any further questions, please contact with us and you can email us in any ways. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Aymir Hanım. Yeah, any questions for Aymir Hanım? Thank you very much. It was the last masterclass. Thank you very much for all participants, today's masterclasses participants, for our colleagues from Turkey. Yeah, International Educational Corporation are open to cooperate with all of you. So we are looking forward to see you soon. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you all of us.
Thank you much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So,
Bye-bye.
yeah.
Thank
Could
you.
we finish our masterclass? Thank you.
Большое спасибо.
It was very interesting and useful for us, for our students from Sipstrin University, from our university. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.